going to be looking at how to build out your Unity application to an Android device. Um, so to get started, I have a brand new project just to show you the basics. Uh, and we're going to go ahead and open up uh, Chrome or whatever internet browser you may be using. And this video is intended for anyone who has never built out anything to an Android device before. So I'm just going to walk you through the process to help you out. So what you'll want to do is you'll want to Google the Android SDK, and let's see, that guy, standalone SDK tools. Is that the one I want? Yeah, there we go. And then you'll just go ahead and grab that guy right there. Or you can grab that guy right there. And what I recommend is, I'm opening up my window browser. So what I did when I downloaded it and then I installed it, find a spot to put it. I would call it Android, and just throw it right in there. Uh, you'll also need to download Android NDK. And downloads. There we go. This is the guy we want. Go ahead and grab whichever one. Mine is a 64-bit. Yours might not be. If you're unsure, go ahead and go to your C. And if you have both of these folders, that means you can do a 64-bit. Although I should say Unity 5 and up is 64-bit anyway, so you might as well just grab the 64-bit. Okay, next, that's two of three things. The next thing we need is the Java, I'll just put JDK, Java Development Kit. And you want to go ahead and click that guy. You can just do that first one right there, or you can go ahead and do that one. From my understanding, I think this one is the for sure one to work, and this one is the one they're beta. So might as well just grab the earlier version. Okay, and just like with oh, what the? Can't put my window explorer over there. That's weird. There we go. So just like Android, I also got one for Android NDK, and I got one for Java. Okay, so once you get all three of those downloaded and installed somewhere that you can find, then what you'll want to do is go into your Android folder. You're going to want to open up your SDK manager. And give it, make that smaller. All right. So what's going to, you won't see what I see. You'll see maybe a couple of these top three, four APIs. But I also have all these older ones. And to get those, you can just click check mark obsolete. And what I did is I installed every single one. You might not need to, but I did it just to be safe. And installing all of this takes a really long time. pause the video and start installing. If you have all this already installed, then awesome. Um, Go ahead and close that. Well, I minimized it because I saw some updates, so I'm going to update those later. Okay, so now that you've downloaded your Android NDK, your Android SDK, oh, there we go. Now it wants to come over, and your uh, Java DK, JDK, we're going to hop back into Unity and keep where you had all that handy in your mind because you're going to want to go to Edit, Preferences, External Tools, and right there for Android, it wants to know where all that stuff is. So you can, I guess you could click download if you want to, but I didn't. I think it's better if you just install all three of those manually. That way you can control where they go. Okay, so looking for the Android SDK. So for me, that would be that guy. You just got to click select folder. You don't have to do anything beyond that. And same thing with the Java, find that. And how do you know if that's the right folder? Because maybe you have a Java within a Java, and then within that one it has all this stuff. Just make sure that the folder you click, if you go into it, it has all this extra stuff. That goes for all of them. Oh, JRE. Let me double check. The J. Ah, right. Also, it might ask you to download this. I don't remember. But you also, oh, that's not, wait, Java Development Kit, Java Runtime. Okay, you will also need to download the Java Runtime environment. So yeah, just like with the JDK, they're completely different. The difference between them is the Java Runtime environment allows you to run Java app-based applications. Java Development Kit, obviously, lets you develop Java-based applications, hence Android. Okay, and once you've downloaded that and put it where it needs to go, I recommend throwing it right into that Java folder. Java. Yeah, just throw it right there. Yep, that'll be good. It might even put it there automatically. Can't recall, but yeah, so go ahead and fill that out. Okay, next. Okay, so now you don't have to do, actually you do. Okay, click in build settings. You want to click Android and you want to switch your platform. Ignore my errors. Go to player settings and you want to set your company name. Cameron's Walkthrough. Bam, that's my company. Product name, awesome walkthrough. What your default icon is, um, that's obviously that's the icon that will be displayed on your mobile device. What's really cool is you can put individual ones for different sizes. Oh, I didn't know you could do that. I just noticed this. Okay. Um, I recommend putting your image at a 512 by 512. That way it'll keep the ratio, and computers seem to like 512 by 512. Splash, no. Other settings. Okay, so in other settings, you're going to want to change this. So, Cameron walkthrough. No, I'll show you exactly where this stuff actually shows up. Awesome walkthrough. Okay. Version. I believe you can put this whatever you want. What I will say is, whenever you upload a new an update of your game, you have to change this. It can never be one before. I've only tried it a few times, and it wouldn't let me upload the same one. I had to keep going up. So let's say we upload this to the Google Play Store as a 1, and then we realize, oh, we need to make some changes. Now you have to change it to a 2, and then, oh, you got to make some more changes, and you go to upload that. Now you have to change it to a 3. You have to keep on changing that. Okay. Anyways, leave that at 1. Publishing settings. You do need one of these to submit your product to the Play Store. You do not need one of these, though, in order to test your product or your game, application, whatever you want to call it, on your device. But because we're here, we're going to go ahead and do this. So just create new key store. Um, Password, create a password. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, because why not? Oh my gosh, didn't like that. Whoa. Oh jeez. Oh jeez. Huh. Alright, that's what I get for do not try to copy and paste your product. 6, 7, 8. Okay. And it's gonna ask you where to save this once the application gets built out. Okay. Now, let's say that's all the setting up you need. But let's say you want to build your device out to a your tablet. Now I have a Samsung Pro Tab 4, I believe it is. Maybe it's a Tab 3, I don't remember. But you most likely will need to download the drivers for it if you have not ever done that. So, in my case, I would say Samsung Pro Tab, there you go, 8.4 drivers. Bam, that's mine. And manuals and downloads, you can just do exe if you want. Oh, I guess you have to. Once you do that and get that installed, you might need to restart. I can't remember. Because the thing about the drivers is those are the things that your machine it loads it up when the computer boots. So that's why you might have to restart because they're not loaded. It's installed, but now it needs to load it. But like I said, you might not need to. Okay, so then you would connect your tablet after your drivers are installed to your PC, your tower, whatever. And you can go ahead and just do build and run. And that'll look for your device. In fact, let me connect mine right now to show you. And I'm actually doing that as I'm talking. Okay. Okay, I'm connected. Okay, I'm just going to my settings on my tablet to make sure I can export to it. Okay, if you've never done that, if you've never been in the developer options of your tablet, I think one of the most recent, I forgot which version of Android, but they hid the developer tab options and then your settings. How to um, you go. Go to your settings menu and scroll down to about. Just keep and tap it. And then scroll down to the bottom where you see the build number of about, and this could be a about tablet, not necessarily about phone. Just keep tapping the build number, and that'll enable the developer options. And once you've enabled your developer options, go ahead and go inside of there and look for USB debugging, and go ahead and check mark that as true. Okay, then you should be able to find your device. Let me go in here. Now I'm actually curious about something. No, it's okay. I'll find that later. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead. I'm gonna build to my device. That's seen because test. Just because. Build and run. Okay, so this is asking where to save your APK. So what I usually do is I'll create a build folder. Android export test. Name it whatever you want. You don't have to follow my names. Okay, just like that, it's going, and it's going, detecting, 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 trying to find it. It found it. Building target package. Pushing to my device, which is very good. That means it found it. It's going to automatically start it. Okay, and I'm looking at my tablet now, and my Unity application that I just built. It is on my tablet, although it's not very eventful. It's just a blue screen. um, okay. The other way, if you're having troubles finding your device, you can do it like this. So remember where I saved my builds? So builds, there's my APK. Now what I can do is I can go ahead and there it is, tablet. Um, I usually go into downloads, then I throw it in there. Now you can't just find that folder just by searching from my experience. So what you need to do is you go into the Google Play Store, and I'll even do it on here, Astro File Manager, and you can download whatever file manager you want, I guess. There's tons of them. I just use Astro because it was the first one I found, and it seemed to work pretty good. And once you install it, you'll just open up your Astro and just keep searching around until you find that download folder, and you should see your APK that you dragged into there. Okay, and that's all there is to getting your device to building your application on your device. That's what I'm trying to say. Although I thought it would ask me to save the key store. I'm a little weirded out. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, well, I can't remember right now how to actually save that. I thought it did it automatically, but whatever. Okay, so now you want to publish your game on the Google Play Store. Okay, well you're in luck because you can, and it's really really easy. I explain it in my other video, uh, in-app purchasing, the Unity 5.3 in-app purchasing video walkthrough. But I'll do it again right here. So I'm gonna go to here, and I'm going to open an incognito tab because I am signed in. I want you to be able to see what it looks like if you're not signed in, or if you've never done this before. So Google Play Developer Console, just go ahead and Google that, and you click that first one. Okay, so this is what it'll look like when you go in. If you've never been in there before, and you will have to pay $25. That's significantly cheaper than doing it through Apple, which I believe is $100. Go ahead and agree and pay it. And it's really easy. They'll ask you some stuff, where are you located, blah, 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 the typical stuff. Okay, so yeah, once you do that, you will. Yes, and you see, I was Googling how to do it. Google Play Developer Console. Once you're in, all right. Once you're in, this is pretty much what it look like, except yours might be empty. So what you want to do is you want to add new application, give it a title name. I'm not going to do it because I'm, I don't think I can remove it if I do. Once you're in there, fill out all the stuff that you need to fill out. Under APK, that's exactly where you would upload it. Beta testing and alpha testing. I don't know. For some reason, I was having problems actually having my application testable. Like I had to publish it live inside the store in order to be able to download the alpha. I don't know. It was weird. I was probably doing it wrong, but that's where all this is. You can edit all the stuff, pictures. It's really nifty. They make it pretty easy. Content rating. Be be smart as to what you are putting on there. Pricing and distribution, where you can put it. If your game has no text, might as well sell it in every single region. But if you have text, now you gotta translate. So be wary of where you want to sell your game when you are putting text in there. In the products, uh, get your billing permissions to your APK, which you need to upload your APK. And all this other stuff. Uh, but that's all there is to it. It's really easy. And yeah. So if you have any questions, if you have any trouble getting your stuff to work, feel free to comment in the below the video, and I'll be more than happy to help you out. Like the video if I did good, any suggestions how I can improve, or be sure to check out the other videos that I posted to learn how to do some of that stuff. Thank you and enjoy your day.